Hello again, my students. Here is Mrs. Rania As-Safadi, English for Palestine, 10th grade. Today, we are going to talk about passive voice. But first, we have to do the previous exercise. Do you remember it? Are these sentences transitive or intransitive? 1. I go to school every day. He bought an expensive car last year. My father came late at home. Dalal phoned me yesterday. I go to school every day is an intransitive sentence because it has an indirect object, whereas he bought an expensive car last year is a transitive sentence. It has a direct object. My father came late at home, intransitive sentence. It has indirect object. Dalal phoned me yesterday, transitive sentence. It has a direct object. Notice that these two sentences are transitive. They can be turned from active into passive. So what is active sentence and what is passive sentence? Active sentence is the sentence which has an active or known subject. Pharaohs has built the pyramids thousands years ago. Who had built the pyramids thousands years ago? Pharaohs. Passive sentence, the sentence which has unknown subject or comes with by. An expensive car was bought last year. Who bought an expensive car last year? We don't know. The pyramids had been built thousands years ago by pharaohs. Who had been built the pyramids? By pharaohs. To turn the sentence from active into passive, you have to follow 3 steps. 1. Put the object first. 2. Use helping verb according to the tense. 3. Use past participle for the verb. Let's start with the present simple passive. 1. Mr. Jack plants many trees. Many trees are planted by Mr. Jack. 2. Dina cleans the room every day. The room is cleaned every day by Dina. So the form for a present simple passive is object plus is or am or are plus verb in past participle plus complement plus by subject. Next, let's talk about past simple passive. 1. He bought an expensive car. An expensive car was bought. 2. Layla cooked delicious meals yesterday. Delicious meals were cooked yesterday by Layla. So the form for past simple passive is object plus was or were plus verb in past participle plus complement plus by subject. Let's move to the present perfect passive. Most students have answered the last exam correctly. The last exam has been answered correctly by the most students. 2. I have already washed the dishes. The dishes have already been washed. So the form for present perfect passive is object, has or have, been, verb in past participle, complement by subject. Now with past perfect passive. 1. Abdul Malik ibn Marwan had built the Golden Dome. The Golden Dome had been built by Abdul Malik ibn Marwan. 2. Mamluks had ruled Jerusalem for years. Jerusalem had been ruled for years by Mamluks. So the form for past perfect passive is object plus had plus been plus verb past participle plus complement plus by subject. But can you turn the following sentences from passive to active? 1. Many ancient remains have been found by people. So to turn into active sentence, you have to start with the subject, verb, object, complement. So the answer for this sentence will be people have found many ancient remains. 2. The flowers are watered. The object is flowers. Verb are watered. We don't have subject. The answer will be we, they, he, water, waters the flowers. I'll give you 2 sentences to examine your understanding. 1. My mother asked me to do my homework. 2. Engineers have designed the new house. The first sentence, I was asked to do my homework by my mother. 2. The new house has been designed by engineers. Notice that we have changed the pronoun me into I when we use it as a subject. If you understand now, let's do the quiz. You will find the quiz link in the description box. Don't forget the worksheet also. I hope you understand. Thank you for watching and see you next video.